Hey guys, welcome back to day 26 of 29 days bot creation with Elaine and Jess. Elaine here today and I'm gonna show you how to teach your bot to respond using images. So currently out of the box PVA it doesn't support images, responding of images, but the workaround is to use Power Automate with Markdown language. So if you do not know what is Markdown language, you can simply Google Power Automate with Markdown language and probably Markdown. Yeah, Markdown language. And it will show you some example and syntax of Markdown language. So basically, Markdown language is used to format a text. And here is the simple syntax that you can use. For instance, if you want to format your header, you want to create paragraphs, lists. This is a list, numbered list. You can even put bullet points, nested lists. Here is how you can send the link. So this is the syntax that we're going to use. This is anchor link, create tables, how to put in formatting like bold, italic, strike through, as well as special characters. So if you want more syntax for Markdown, you can also go to Markdown language guide. And then you have the cheat sheet and the basic syntax over here. So basically you can find everything in the internet, like how you put a paragraph, best practice. Yeah, there's lots over here that you can refer to. So another thing you need is a site, a public site, or somewhere to host your image. So what I've done here is I've hosted my image in my WordPress. So I put in my Harry Potter image over here, and all I need is the URL. So I just need to copy the image link. And next, what I need to do is to create my Power Automate. So down here, I've already created a Power Automate. Let me just open my Power Automate to show you how it looks like. So here is my Power Automate. I'll just edit it. So this is actually, I've just done a save as from the original template of the template for PVA flow, and all I did is I changed the HTTP request. I've removed all the input because I do not need to pass anything into this Power Automate because all I want is the output. The second thing I've done is I've also added an initialized variable string. So here in this step here, what I've done is I have a string where I'm going to store the value of my URL, and here I'm using this syntax. So this syntax of exclamation mark alternate text followed by the image URL is a syntax that you're gonna use so that the image will be displayed. Then the next step I need is my response. So in my response, all I did is I changed the parameter name to be the same as my variable because this is my output. So I changed it to video Potter, and then this is where I store the value. So this is the value here stored in this variable Potter string context. So I added it here to store it down and add a response here. Just make sure that the JSON is reflected. So make sure that this video underscore Potter parameter over here is also reflected in a JSON. So one thing I've noticed is that when I change the body, it might not reflect on a JSON. Because previously when I changed the out of box output underscore string to video Potter, it's still showing output underscore string over here, and there's still the input underscore output underscore number, which is the sample that is provided whenever you add a response return value to Power Virtual Agent. So make sure you remove that. Then as soon as you've done that, save it do a flow check. This is a very good practice to make sure that your flow does not have any syntax error. Oops, that's a bit too fast, so there's no warning, there's no error, looks all good. The next thing you need to do is make sure that your flow is turned on. So if you come here, there's this button over here. If it's showing off, that means it's fine. If it's showing on, then click on it to turn on your flow. Make sure that your flow is created in the same environment as your Power Virtual Agent. And also always remember to add it to the solution, because or else you wouldn't be able to call it from your bot flow. Excuse me. Oh, my throat. It's gonna be irritating. So now if you come back to my PowerBot over here, I'll just go to the topic. Do your usual, create a topic and then create your bot flow. So I've already done one over here. So I have one here called display image. I'll just go to the authoring canvas. I'll just show you. So this is what I've done over here. I have my trigger phrases, and then I've called the action, which is my show image action. And then on the output, I've added a message. So this is the output that will be displayed to the customer, and then obviously it's the end of conversation. So of course, if you have more, like you have more branches out of this, you could actually add on. But this is just a simple flow to show you how you can actually display an image to your customer. So I'm just going to keep it simple. So now I'm just going to go back here and show you how I create this. So this is my trigger phrases over here. I go to authoring canvas. You guys know the drill. So now here we go. I could add an action. So let me just show you. If I call an action, I can see my show image. So I just need to click on this flow and then it will be added. So then my output is video underscore Porter. But obviously I don't need this because I already had it. So I'll just delete that. Again, make sure your flow is in a solution. Because if it's not added to the solution, you're not able to add it over here. And this is the output, video Porter. I'll just show you how I add this as well. So if I come here, I'll just put a show a message. And then instead of typing in a free text, I'll just click on the context variable here and select video Porter. Again, I delete this because I don't need this. And once I'm done, I just need to save it. And then always do a topic checker as well to make sure that there's no error. It's a very good practice to do that. And go back to the topic. Make sure that your topic is turned on. Always ensure this status is on if you want to use it, because or else it wouldn't be reflected. And then go to publish and click publish. So whenever you make any changes, make sure that it's published before you actually try it on any of the channels, even your custom website, because if you don't do that, it will not be reflected. The changes will not be reflected. Any little changes, you want to change to your flow, you need to publish it. So then I'll just go to the channel. I'll just test it on the demo website over here. So do a copy. And then open the website. So here I'll just go image, this one my trigger. So I expect to see the Harry Potter image appear. Of course, you can also do a test on your test board, but I already done it previously before I've created a video, so I'm not going to do that. So here you go. It appears, it works on the website. So if you're going to embed it into your website, on your Power BI, it's going to work. Now let's try it on Teams. So I did a test previously as well, but let's just try it again. So if I go picture, I expect the image to appear. Fingers crossed. There you go. So with Teams, I found this site over here where it actually tells you, oops, not this one. Yep. So this is the basic guide. Okay, maybe I'll just find it. So Markdown language with Teams. So there's a list of Markdown syntax that is supported with Teams. Not all Markdown syntax is supported with Teams. So there you go. This is the Office support here. This is really useful because you might be using some language and then if you test it on Teams, it does not work. I mean some syntax, sorry, and you test it on Teams and it does not work and you want to know why. So probably it's good to always cross-check with this list to make sure that the syntax you are using is actually supported. So like the syntax you are using here, which is hyperlink, so it shows here that it's supported. So that's all good. So that's all for today and happy botting. Bye.